Good afternoon, everyone. It's me again, Al Brown Spencer. Today is Sunday, the 14th of March 2021, and it is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. There is no internet where I am staying at the present time temporarily, and they said the internet will be back on Monday, so probably you will be seeing this video on Monday, the 15th, rather than today, Sunday, the 14th. Uh, the situation is getting complicated. I literally uh, tried the court, and they came back to me. I need to pay money for the fees, and also I downloaded the Form 7 or whatever they call it, which is the first case claim form, which I'm gonna fill and send it or email it to the court uh, uh, pretty much tomorrow. But I'm gonna print out a hard copy of it as well. Uh, Again, my determination to leave the United Kingdom completely is unflinching determination, and I made up my mind, and nothing is gonna change my mind whatsoever about leaving the United Kingdom completely and utterly, and folding this page of my life and cutting every and any tie with the United Kingdom, exactly as I did with the country where I was born, and start a new life in Spain, away from both countries that used, abused, and tortured me in every way, shape, and form. Uh, at the present time, I'm still stuck here in the United Kingdom, and I am leaving as soon as I can to start, as I said, a new life, a new chapter in my life in Spain. Uh, I will make sure that my solicitors, that hopefully I will get at the court or in the court itself while proceeding the case, or while I'm searching for solicitors, I will make sure that they do thorough investigation about finances with companies or of companies I worked for, and any finances relating or tied to my old name or my current name in any way, form, or shape with any country here in the UK or abroad, and so on, to make sure that my name is cleared from everything or every claim regarding money laundering or using investments and using my name in investments and so on. Also, I am going to be doing or making a thorough investigation regarding any formal or informal, declared or undeclared, direct or indirect allegations or investigations uh, the authorities performed over me. And I have enough details about their scenarios and what they do and all of this to prove what I'm saying, regardless of their cunning ways of making it look like it's a normal, everyday situations and so on. The other way as well, the other thing as well, tomorrow, Monday, the 15th of March 2021, about afternoon or just after 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock, I will be going out for leafleting, and I will be leafleting my appeal or asking people to help and come on board this case and support in order to expose the authorities and expose what they did to me. As I said in other videos, exposing the authorities is a main and essential part of a clear future, because this way, once I expose them and expose everything they have done to me and make it public everywhere in the United Kingdom, Europe, and especially Spain, where I'm going to be settling down and it's going to be my home and where I'm going to live and where I'm going to die, this way I am protecting my future from any of their possible interference or use and abuse and torture again. And when I say so, I promise you these people have immense power, and I've seen what they do to people in terms of putting them under suspicious and accusations, made up allegations and accusations in order to gain authority over them. And once they do this, I promise you, they turn your life inside out into a screen. They watch through it everything you do, everything, and they hear everything you say, and they actually can set up scenarios for your life, where you're gonna live, what you're gonna do, where you. It's unbelievable. But when I go through details and find details and evidences, you will understand. The other thing is, if you receive one of my leaflets and you are not interested in, or you don't have capacity or uh, power to do anything or to change things, at least by all means you can support me by spreading the word and passing the leaflet and the information on to all your contacts in your email address, all your relatives, friends, and everyone you know. And this way, I make sure that every leaflet is effective in terms of making people aware of my case and what was done to me and what is being done to me till the moment and what I am trying to do. So by all means, if you receive my leaf, I'm gonna write this down in the leaflet anyway, asking people to do so. But I mean, if you see this video or receive my leaflet, please by all means, if you cannot meet me or support me, you know, in an abstract way by, you know, going out and meetings and trying to challenge what was done to me and so on, at least you can support by spreading the word and letting people you know and the people in your circle, social circle, family circle, and so on, know about my case, so the word spreads fast and that people know about my case quickly. And this is a quick way to get as many people to support. So we force the court, if they come back and say for any reason they cannot take the case, or they will reject the case, or whatever reason, the authorities stop my progress in terms of taking the case to the court in any way, form, or shape. In this case, we can actually force the authorities and the law system to accept the case and investigate and so on. And anyway, this week, hopefully, fingers crossed, I will be sending Form 7 to start the case to the court, and hopefully we'll be able to pay the fees as soon as possible. The other thing as well, I want you to know that I am determined, I am 100% determined to get my compensations financially and morally, and above all of this, to expose these authorities and what they did to me everywhere, so at least I can start a new life knowing that they 100% know, everyone knows about what they did to me and they paid the price for it. And any time they rethink or reconsider again putting me under the radar or start another use, abuse, surveillance, blah blah blah, whatever their work they can do, then they know that basically it's going to cost them a lot and a lot and a lot, not just financially but also maybe their posts and so on, like exactly what I'm trying to do to the people who abused me. And the other thing that I want to make it clear once and for all, anyone who's watching this and thinking, what if it is a reality that, you know, someone in the authorities in the country where I was born is a relative and they were trying to do something, you know, good or make me famous or whatever, blah blah blah, all of this psychological bullshit they hypnotize people with, or mislead people and manipulate people with. My answer is, if a relative in the authority and they did to me what was done to me, or even participated in it, or even allowed it, these people are not relatives, and I will never consider them relatives no matter what. And in other words, their presence in my life is a curse and is bothering me and causing me lots of trouble and caused me lots of trauma and trouble. And just to make it clear, even my father or my eldest brother come back to life from the dead, and they are proven to have 1% of anything that was done to me, I promise you I would still sue them and I would still get them to pay for what they did to me or participate to me. So in other words, anyone else, come on. Would I give a toss? Of course not. So this is to make it clear, and again, my goals are the same, will never change. One, to get my financial compensations. I'm claiming £6 million sterling from the British government and the government of the country where I was born. But of course, because the British government is the one that is in the front, because everything that was done to me was done by British authorities directly. So they are more of, I'm focused more on suing them first, like the police, social service, and the prison department, and eventually will prove the interference and the relationship between the high authorities of the country where I was born and the high authorities here in the UK. So basically, £6 million sterling. This is the financial compensations in total I am claiming, and it's not negotiable, plus any interest or legal fees or soliciting fees. The other thing as well, mainly, this is main goal as well, is to make my case public, and the publicity of my case is a must in order to protect my future from any further or any foreseeable attempts of these authorities of repeat what they did to me or whatever. And the third thing, and very important, these authorities must be punished. And when I say punished, they must pay the price, not just financially, the financial compensations I'm claiming, but also they must lose their posts and they must land in jail for what they did to me. And just to make it clear how it works, people in these authorities don't hold a knife and stab. They don't hold a gun and shoot. They don't hold a pot of poison and poison people. They actually order it. They say what must be done to you or what they want to be done to you or whoever, and actually it's done. So for them it's very easy. If they end someone's life, they just order it. They just say this is to happen to you, and it's easy for them. So they don't realize the impact of this on people's lives and what they do, because it's only a word they say that can collapse or destroys someone's life, or even, erase them completely from existence, everything they were, everything they are, everything that they would ever be or become. So in other words, these people, it's very easy for them, but when they are punished for what they do, for these words, because their words are so powerful, once they are punished and questioned and punished for this and pay the price, not just financially, they will understand that it's not easy to do this to people, and any other person will be taking this as an example, as let's say a lesson to learn, that if you become in the authorities and high authorities and your word is that so much powerful and your word can change someone's life or end it, just one word, then you have to learn from this and be careful what you do. And the most important thing, people in the authorities must understand that human beings' life is the most precious life on earth, whether and regardless whether you believe in religion or afterlife or heaven, blah blah blah. It's not your right to end someone's life believing that you're sending them to your God to question or punish or whatever, because simply they have a life and it's theirs, and no one should have the word over this or change this. So in other words, ending someone's life is the worst thing that can ever happen on earth. And I don't believe in execution. I don't believe in death penalties or death in general, in terms of punishment or revenge or whatever. Even killing animals and birds. I mean, I'm not a vegetarian. I love eating meat and birds and poultries and meat and steak and all of this, and I even hunt sometimes and breed to eat and all of this. However, killing a soul, whether a bird, an animal, whatever it is, ending something's life, if you're not gonna use it 100%, you need it. It's wrong. So people who hunt for fun or just ending, few birds' life while they're just practicing shooting or whatever, even if someone is gonna take it to feed it to people, again, if it is not 100% something that you actually do it for yourself, then it is just a matter of you're just ending something's soul and life just for your fun, nothing more. But if you're doing it for, you're putting food in your freezer or your fridge or for your family or whatever, by all means, this is life. I mean, even in animals' words and birds' words, birds of prey hunting animals, small rodents and other birds and all of this, and big cats hunting, other animals in jungles and all of this. So, in other words, this is life. However, ending life is something of anything, not anyone, anything. If you don't need it, is wrong, and I'm against it. And imagine if someone's life. I mean, hence I'm saying a human being's life is the most important life on earth and must be protected by all means and at all costs. And of course, at all costs, not without causing another death. So, in other words, these people must learn and these people must punish for what they have done, because life is so beautiful. Why they are turning it into a jungle, a hill, some place where people are afraid of people, people are harmed by people, and other, as I said in other videos, two words that we must treat. One, they both start with H. One is harm. We need to erase it completely, so there is no harm on earth. No one is harming anyone. The other thing, the other word that we need to spread and support is happiness, by trying our best to make people happy. But in this case, these people don't do this. They are spreading destruction and harm and tragedy and dramas in life for no reason, or at least for reasons they gave themselves the audacity to use as a strong base on what they do. Uh, and again, even people in the security system or security protecting countries or whatever, it's a globalization age, people. I mean, the whole world is a small country where everyone is connected via the internet, phones, blah blah blah. Communication methods are very advanced now, and it's unbelievable. So the whole world is just one small village as well. In other words, you know, centralizations and of power and confrontations and armies and all of this. Come on, grow up, people. Most important thing in life is a human being's life, to be protected, respected at all cost, and in every case, and that should be applied on everywhere in the world, no matter where, no matter who, no matter how. So, in other way, I'm trying to say that my case is very important for me to bring to public and to protect my future from these people, so I can restart my life and a new chapter of my life in Spain, away from them, knowing that I have a clear future where I can start my air and sea adventures business and be happy enjoying, and eventually when I meet a genuine girl who meets my criteria, and I'm 100% sure 100% she's genuine and 100% she's the one, then I can start a family and enjoy. So anyway, if you get my leaflets or see my videos, by all means, please get in touch. My name is Al Brown Spencer. My telephone number is 074659200503, and temporarily at the present time I'm staying at room number 135 West Hill Road, and that's Bournemouth BH2 5EG, and my email address is A for Alpha dot B for Bravo dot Spencer at hotmail.com. And if you cannot get through to me or phone or email and you don't get a reply, I promise you that means your contact didn't reach me, and I didn't receive it, because I always reply to my emails when I see them, or phone numbers, even if you leave me missed call or a voice message and so on. So in other words, if you cannot get through to me, you know where to find me. You are more than welcome to come here in Bournemouth and meet me in person, so I can give you all the details. Also, I will be holding meetings to let people know about everything I am planning to do in terms of spreading this case and fighting the corrupted authorities who used, abused, and tortured me, and to force the law system to accept, to take the case and investigate and sue those people and spread and make my case public everywhere, not just here in the UK, so I can restart a new life. And by all means, as I said, if you cannot do any of this or support in any way that I mentioned, so that at least once you get my email or leaflet, please spread it to your circle, personal, social, family, and so on. So at least I know that this leaflet is spreading, because I'm spending money and I'm relying on job seeker allowance after the authorities destroyed my life completely. So please support, please spread the word, and again, 100% you can rely on the fact that I am not gonna give up, and I am on this case until I achieve my goals I mentioned. Uh, Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully everyone is happy and enjoying their life. Thank you.